Just a moment. Am I audible properly?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So what we saw yesterday, Copilot, na? Anyone have given a try to Copilot? If you're not, please do try it. Okay. Just so that you should know ki what Copilot is capable of. Okay. Now this thing, agent mode is not there in Java, not in .NET also. They just have a chat mode. But in VS Code, we have it. Okay. So what we can do with this, they cannot do, the .NET people and the Java people. But for our VS Code, we have it. Okay. So you should know it, ki what else we can do it with it. Again, for UI creation also, we are using Bolt AI to generate everything. But you can use Copilot also. But UI will be very basic. It cannot match the what Bolt AI might give you. Okay. Now, so let's say I have a scenario. We are working on a project, okay? And we, in every pages, we are working on an admin kind of application. And in every page, we have to show the list of the table, list of the records into the table, okay? At the above, we have add button, we have table, inside table, we have edit, view, and the delete button. Sometimes we will have the download button also. And this table we need in almost every pages. And above the table, we need a search box also, so that whatever the table data we have, we should be able to search it. So let's say you have around 20 to 30 pages, and in almost 20 to 30 pages, you have the same UI where you have table, inside table you have edit, view, and the delete button, and above the table you have the search box to filter it. So will you repeat that code again and again, or you will create a reusable component for table? Can we create a reusable component for table first of all? You understood my question and the scenario, right? Guys, you understood or no?
Yes.
So can we
Yes,
create a
sir.
reusable
Yes.
table component? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes.
Obviously, we can create. What will be dynamic in reusable table? How many inputs you will be needing? Your column name, okay, how many columns you have, and the data. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So we can create a reusable table component. Now, let's say you created a reusable table component. In that component, you have a search box functionality, column you are passing, and the data you are passing. Everything is working fine. Then client asks you that we need to add the pagination also. Okay. Yeah. So now your code is at a single place. You will write a code to add the pagination also. Then client said ki we need to add the sorting also. Okay. So in our table header, you added some icon, and based on that, you are able to filter it also. Then he said you need context menu. What is context menu first of all? Context menu. No one knows context menu. Right click. This is your context menu. Okay. So in your application, instead of inside the table, you have manually add, update, delete, and the download button. So if you have 4 buttons in your table, it will take so much of space, at least this much of space it will take. Instead of that, if you just have a right click and menus are opening like this is very good. Try to imagine that. You have a table, and inside that table you have 4 buttons. So if you have 4 buttons, it will take a very huge amount of space. But instead of that, you don't need any button in the table. Whatever the row you are, you right click, and here you get all the edit button, the download option. Which one you will choose? Context menu, right? Getting it? Let me show you context menu.
Yes,
There
sir.
is ing table, side table, check context. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. See, In the table, we don't have add or the edit button. Whenever you click on edit, you see we can have multiple options now over here. Understood? If you right click over here, it is opening the browser context menu. But if you are right clicking on the table, it is opening his own menu. This is what we call context menu. Now, can you think you can build this? Is it really? Yeah, obviously we can build it, but let's say somehow you build the context menu also. Then he said, we need something, that child and some view, child and row and detail something. Instead of, let's say, row detail, in the filter, in the column, we need a filter where I can actually write the filter like less than, greater than, everything. So here we have that also. Contains, end with, start with, not just the text. You have to match it. Like say you have added, let's say, RT. Okay. And you are saying contains. See, wherever you have RT, that is coming into the search result now. RT ends with. See, this is ending with RT. Getting it? Equal. We don't have any record with the RT. But if we say wherever we have RT, in between also contain. So we will get all the record wherever we have RT. Understood? So if client asks you to implement this, again, this is doable, but it will take so much of time and we might not be able to cover everything. Okay. Just like this, so many scenarios are there where we can build it, but instead of building all this reusable thing or building all this complex thing, we use third-party libraries. Okay. Starting with your input type date. Basic, your input type date is very basic. Let me show you. Localhost 4200, which component ng4. Let's say over here, we will have an input type. Okay, it's a simple date. This is what normal date picker is. Which is providing this date picker? Angular, JavaScript, or browser? Who is providing this date picker?
Browser.
Browser. Okay. See, this is a Chrome. So here you can see the date picker like this. If you use Mozilla, it will look something else. In Safari, it will look something else. In your Internet Explorer, it might look something else. Browser provides the date picker. Okay. It has nothing to do with your Angular or JavaScript. Okay. But let's say you need to disable previous date. Can we disable the previous date in input type date? Can we disable the previous date
Yes.
in input type?
Yeah. Yes. Sure.
No,
No,
we
no, no,
cannot.
no. Okay.
Okay.
After.
No,
Next.
even see, with this input type data, you cannot do anything with this because you don't have control. Okay. Getting it? We don't have control on this. We cannot disable some dates over here because this is the browser normal date picker. Okay. But if you use any third-party library date picker, where is date picker? Okay. Now, if we say just multiple min max. Where is min max? Min max. Min max. Okay. See, some dates are disabled. Getting it? From 13, it is getting enabled, I think. So last month, date only are enabled. Okay.
Dates will be locked.
And previous month means last 1 month and previous one. Till that only you are able to select. After that, all the dates are disabled. Okay. So this you cannot do with your normal date picker. Again, so many things are there. You get a proper UI thing also. Okay, you can select multiple range also. Somewhere we will have range. Let's say 7 to 12. Multiple dates you are able to select. This we cannot do it over input type date. Range from 7 to 9. In hotel booking, you might have seen something like this, right? Then from your date, you can show the time picker also. See, time picker is also coming 24. You need the time only, so you can get that also. So Primeng or AG Grid or Material or Sync Fusion or so many libraries are there. This has reusable components which are already created. Okay, you just have to install this library and you can directly use their component. Instead of creating your reusable component, you use their. Why to waste time if it is already there by simply installing the package? Sorry, you can use all the reusable component what they have created. Okay, so basically we started with the example of table. So many things are there. On click of delete, what do we do? On click of delete, what do we do? We show that confirm box, na? Instead of that confirm box, JavaScript dialog, can we not use this? This looks very proper.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Getting it? We show that alert box. Instead of alert box, we can use this also. See, this pop-up looks very trendy. Getting
Snack
it?
bar.
Right. Stepper. Let's say you have a need of stepper. See, everything is there. Tabs, if you need a tab kind of structure. Okay. Splitter, you can divide your screen. Okay. Then accordion. Like this. One will be open at a time. We can create, but it will take time. Getting it? So instead of doing that, we can use there also. File upload. So we can choose multiple file, drag and drop, and everything is over here. We can have a progress bar also if file is uploaded or not, like that. So many things are there. Carousel. See, carousel. Okay, let's go to the top. When we talk about a drop down, can we add a search box in our drop down? Select. Can we add a search box? Guys,
Manually it is.
Autocomplete, like autocomplete.
yeah, but in normal HTML text box, can we add a search box?
No.
No.
No, not
Not
possible,
possible.
right? So, but let's say you have a whole, so many list of cities are there in dropdown and you want to give a functionality so that he can search, right? So we have to go for a library. So sometimes we have autocomplete also. We have dropdown, where is input, select. Input, select. Even button also, text box is also there, okay? See, this is your normal dropdown. If you want to enable the searchable, so you just create, add one property, filter true, and you will get the searching. Understood? Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are nothing but your reusable component. Instead of writing your own logic, instead of creating it, we can create this also. It's just a popover and we can do it. No worries. But why to write this much of code now when it is already there? By simply installing this library, we can use it. So we use heavily. Okay. Now, so Primeng or Material or AG Grid, these are nothing but Angular libraries. Sync Fusion. What else are there?
NGX data table.
NGX data table, Bootstrap NGX is also there. So many libraries are there, but Primeng, Material, and NGGrid, these are the top three libraries. What and Syncfusion is also there, but Syncfusion is mostly paid. So less project only will focused on that because very they have a very great libraries. So many extra functionalities are there which are not there in Primeng or AG but they have it because that's why it is paid. Okay. So the topmost libraries are Primeng, then we can say material, and then if grid specific thing is there, AG grid only has a grid, no extra component is there. It only worked on the grid. Okay. So in our Angular application, we can install this. So you can just get over here, installation. So using npm. So this is the command. I'm using our B-32 project to install it. So once you install it, it will add the entry to your package.json also.
Compared to Material UI, NG Prime is a little bit tough, I hear.
It's not like that. All libraries are same. All are reusable component. They are all are well documented. You have to see which component we have to use, what input it had, what input it has, what output it has. Priming is also same and material is also same. But whatever you use first, that will look easy for you like that. Same with Angular or React also. If you learn Angular first time, Angular is easy for you. If you learn React for the first time, React is easy for you, just like that. But both are
नाही
same.
नाही अँग्युलर जास्त सोपं आहे.
Yeah.
It's like ask someone who is only from React. He will say React is easy. Okay. Whatever the language you learn first, you like that language and you want to believe that no, this is very easy to work. Okay. Now, so we install the package. After installing, so here you can see the theme package and the Primeng itself, two packages have been added. Okay. Not sure in 21 it is supporting or not. It's fine. Let's say after installation, in the provider, we need to add this in app config. So copy this just to enable the themes. Our app config, provider array. Why it's not suggesting input? Copy, paste. So let me run this again. Not sure if any error is there or not. So you install the package and then you add it over here. This is only in the standalone. In the previous version, there was no need to add it. We used to add CSS in our style.css in angular.json, but now that is not needed. Previously, we used to add the CSS over here, but now they have removed that. You just add the theme over here. That's it. Okay. Now, so in ng for component, let's try properly. Go dot call 3. Let's say select. We have option over here. Do we have array? Yeah, city list. So let's say this city list, we will show it over here. So at the for loop, this option will go over here, and item we will show it over here. This is your normal dropdown. Okay. Now in this dropdown, you won't get the filter and everything. Okay. Now parallelly, one more div. Now let's say you want to use the Primeng dropdown. Okay. So you have to go to the component. What you need, select. So you go over here. Now these are all reusable component. Now we have seen already what are input and output. If you have to use one component into another component, what we do? If you want to use one component into another component, what you do?
Parent-child relationship.
No. We have to import that now.
Okay.
Right? Then only you can use it. So just like that, to use this module, you have to import it. So copy this, import it in your component, then you can use it. So first you import whatever it is over here, then how to use it. So see, P select, this is their component selector. So copy it, go to over here. Okay. Now in option, what is mean by option? The array itself. So array, you pass it over here. If you want to bind it ng model, you can bind it also. We remove this. Select city, save, save. Okay, so this is your normal drop down. This is your Primeng drop down. Getting it? Now, as I said, all these are nothing but your reusable component. So how do we check what inputs are there? So you can click on the API. Okay, so these are your inputs of that component. All these are input. So many inputs will be there, but we don't have to worry about that. Just like input, we will have some output. See, on change, on filter, on, these are the output. Just like how we have created our own reusable component. There it is. See, we have alert, progress bar, show more, show less tab. These are the component which we have created, reusable. Just like that, we are using reusable component from the Primeng. So they also has output and they also has input. Understood? Now what you can do with your select box, right? So everything just scroll down. What configuration you have, you can add it over there. You can make the drop down editable also. How do you make it? Simply just adding one property that is editable to property binding. You are just passing that input value to true. So see, by adding this, what happens? It's a drop down, but it's behave like a text box. See, I'm able to type it also. Is this possible over here? No. Getting it? Editable by adding this property. If I remove this, again, it won't let you do that. Save. See, now I'm not able to type. Understood? So many things are there. Let's say you want to group also, see, in Germany, these are the city, USA, this also you can do. Filter. Let's say you want to enable the filter. Okay. So what you do, filter true. This property, I will add it. Save. See, you got the filter. Getting it? Understood? Your filter started working. What property you need to enable? Just add it. So many things are there which you can do. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's try to use the calendar. So date picture. For calendar, we need to install one more thing that is for animation. We will see that. Copy. Whatever
Validation
you.
is same like this. Validation on that select EID.
Remaining things will be same. ng model you are binding, na?
Hmm.
Remaining things will behave the same. Nothing change in your validation, no change. You use ng model or form control, anything, everything will behave the same. Okay. You create the template reference variable and use that. Nothing will change. Date picker model. Okay. Now over here. Now we need to copy the selector of the calendar. So this is the calendar. Copy. Paste it over here. Let's create a variable which we will bind it over here. Date. New date. Okay. It won't open, but let me show you why it won't open. Okay. So, oh, it opened. Why animation? It doesn't need it. Previously, now, if you have to do that, we used to install a animation package extra. I think it is by default. They have handled it or on, don't know. Okay. Because when you click on it, something animation happen and then you get this pop-up. Okay. So previously, in previous version, we used to install that animation library. Means not extra. It is just from Angular, but by default it was not there. If you need a specific, then we used to install it. Okay. So, but now I think that is not needed in Angular 21. So see, this is your calendar. Let's say you want to disable all the previous date from today. Means from 12, all the previous date should be disabled. So min date you have to check. Min date to disable the previous date, max date to disable the future date. Okay. So min date, you need to pass the date till when you need to disable it. Okay. One more variable I'm creating, min date, one date, new date. Okay. Just I'm passing this variable over here to the property min date. Let's save. So see, from 12 onwards, all the previous dates are disabled. Getting it? We disabled all the previous date. Only future dates are enabled. Just like that, if you want to disable the future date, you have to use the max date and you have to pass the date. Understood? Like this, we use all the components from this. Multi-select. In normal HTML, we don't have any way. See, multi-select also we can have. Auto select, auto complete. Once you search, then you will be able to get the data. Like this. Okay. On search, you can make the API call also. Once whatever the data you get, then you append it over here. Understood? So many reusable components are, even from the button also they have it.
In this autocomplete, we can see this complete method they have written. So do we have to write anything from our end, or
No.
like in that search
See,
event will
on
we
click
write
of search,
the logic?
once you are searching, if you are making that API call, whatever you search and you are getting that search result from the API call, you have to write this.
Okay.
Okay. If you have a whole data in the first load only, why you will make the API call? No? Then you don't need this. But once you search, if you are making the API call and then getting the data according to the search setup, then you need this method.
Okay.
Okay. Then table we will see. Okay. So here you can see this is the table, normal HTML table we had. Now we will try to use the Primeng table. Okay. So to use the table, this is what we need to import. We will import it, table module. We add it over here. Then let's check the selector. So this is the way how we use the table. Copy and we paste it over here. So this is our table. Okay. Now here you need to pass the array. What array you have it? Student list. Okay. This you will pass it over here to the values. What do we need to pass the values? Value is the input of this reusable component. We need to pass the array. Okay. Now same th and everything what you have that you can pass it over here. Name, city, status, and surname. Okay. Then you can bind the same property name also. Full name, city, view. Okay. Let's see when check. Property product does not exist. Saved, right? So this is your normal table. This is the table from Primeng. Why name is not coming? Let's display the same name over here. Okay. This is your Primeng table. Now let's say you want to add the filter or pagination. Okay. So just scroll down. One by one thing we have it. Grid line, strip rows, national style, loading, skeleton. You can see instead of loader, you can use this skeleton also. Pagination. Now let's say we want to implement the pagination. Okay. So for pagination, you have to add these 4 properties. Copy, paste it over here. Your pagination will start working. Paginator true. How many rows by default you need to show? And in the drop down, what option you need? 5, 10, 20, 100, whatever. Save. Now we don't have that many record, but see. Getting it? If I say 5, only 5 records are visible. If I say 10, if I go to the second, see only 1 record is there. So pagination also you get. If you want to enable the sorting, what is sorting? Sort. Okay. For sorting, because in every column, you need to add something. So now your TH will replace. Just copy this. We will put it over here. Now, what things were there? Surname. So here, P sortable column. From your table, on which field you need to sort it. So that field name you have to provide it over here. Surname, then is active. Whatever field name you have, that you need to provide it over here. So it will sort it also. See, it is sorting. Getting it? Understood? So sorting is also there. Just like that, if you want the that what we said, context menu. Where is context menu? Okay, context menu. Okay, so many things might we have to do. So this is just HTML code. We can see the full code by clicking over here. It will show you the HTML code and .ts code also. Okay, so if you need the context menu, some extra things we have to create. We have to create the array of view, delete. You can see some extra things we have to create. And if we do the same thing, context menu will also appear. It's a well documented site. All examples are working. You just have to do the same exact thing. What they have done, you copy paste, it will work the same in your application also. Okay. Let's say you need a functionality to export. They have that also. On click of export, you get the CSV export. See, just copy paste this code, what they have done. Okay. They have graphs also. For graphs, you just have to install this package, this extra library, chat.js. Means chat.js is a different library, but Primeng is using the chat.js. So you are not directly communicating with the chat.js. You are using the Primeng component. Primeng internally is using chat.js. Okay. So graphs and everything you get: pie chart, donut chart, line graph, horizontal line graph, stack bar. Okay. So many different graphs are there which we can use. The pie chart. Okay. Toast messages. Instead of using that normal alert box, you can use these toast messages. Import it and you get these toast messages like this. It's not clickable. When nothing is clickable. See, getting it? Like this message you get. Instead of the alert box, you can use this. So what you need to import, just import this, add this in your parent component, and on button click, you can just show it. Okay. You can provide the where you want to display. You want to display in the right section, left section, like that you can do. See, left, bottom, bottom right, wherever you need, you can provide that. Understood? These are the inputs this component has. Multiple, at a time, multiple also you can display. Sticky, you want it for some time. See, unless you close it, it won't get closed. See, it is like this only. On click of clear also, it will get clear. So many things are there. Progress bar. We have created this by ourselves. They also has the same. See? Okay. So many things are there. Try to just go through in the practice project and try to use them. Almost there cannot be a single project where they might not be using any third-party library. Okay, Primeng is very famous. Almost alternate project, you might be able to see the Primeng. But again, if you understand one library, another library is also same. Okay, clear? Ha. Just because of progress bar, I remember one question. So, in intro also they're asking you to create some reusable component, right? Anyone have till now got the question like create the reusable component in interview? Anyone have got question like this? Amir, Ashwarya, Vishal, those who are giving interviews. Anyone have asked you to create the reusable component?
No,
Yes,
no.
let me ask. Yes.
What was the example?
Yes, they asked for a pagination component.
Pagination, na?
Hmm.
Sometimes they are asking, okay? They will ask not a very deep one, but a very basic one also you can expect. My experience was 10 years, so they asked me to create this progress bar. But they said like bootstrap one you can use. But there they add a condition. You need to, here it is how it was behaving somewhere, na? It was growing sometime. So they said like it should start from 20, it should reach to 80, and again it should start. So kind of a automatic, it should happen. That's extra logic they have asked me. Once I complete the basic thing, then extra logic they have. Just a moment. Getting it? They first asked me to create the reusable component. They were okay to use the bootstrap. I copied that. I created a reusable component with input and everything. Then asked the next question. Once I do that, then ask me like, I need something you to write the code where my progress bar should be automatic, where it will start from 20 and it should go up to 80, but it should look like it is increasing or decreasing. Understood the question? Anyone can think of a solution how we can do that? First of all, understood the question or no?
Can you repeat the question?
Give me a moment. See, if you pass the static value, it will show this. But he asked me that my progress bar should be automated, means it can animation kind of thing. It should start from 20 and it will reach after every 1 second, 2 seconds, it will increase up to 80. Once it reaches to 80, again it should minimize like this animation. Getting it? Somewhere it was happening, no? That's why I remember that. Like it is continuously going, but it should be like up to go 80, then again it will come to 20 like that. Trying to imagine, understood the task?
Yes.
How you will do it now?
Keyframe, sir.
No, not because not with the CSS, with program, with code we have to manage that.
We can use set interval or something like that.
Right? See, it's just the value. Now this is static. You want to make it dynamic. So, RxJS interval I have used. After 2 seconds, I get the value, and that value I was passing it over here. So after every 2 seconds, my progress bar was increasing up till 80. Once it goes to the 80, again I reset the timer. And it was coming back like that. Understood?
Yes.
Try it. Okay. And not very basic. We have to use RxJS operators to do that. Okay. So install the Primeng, add the entry in the provider section and try to use the components from it. Import the module and use that component. Okay,
Yes.
fine. Anyone? Tomorrow we will see that AG grid. AG grid is little bit hard to understand. Okay, because this library is only for Angular. Primeng is not for React, but AG grid is a library which is same library. We can use it in Angular, same library we can use in React, .NET, Java, anywhere else. So that library is built little bit difficult to use because that same code, they are using it all in all the different technologies. Okay. So for using, it is little bit confusing, but the things what they have in grid. So see, Primeng has everything. They have table also, but consider like in Primeng, we have table as a reusable component, but AG grid is only focused on the table. So how much deep they can have? Primeng is a library which has everything, but AG grid is a library which is just focused on the table. They don't have any other component. They will provide the things what you can do in table only. Okay, so it is very advanced. So while using it also, it is very challenging. Okay, fine. So tomorrow we will see that. And if we might not have time, but if time, we will see the material also. Yeah, anyone? Any question on the project side or anything?
हेलो।
Yes, Sanjay.
हाँ सर, जो बेस्ट सेशन है उसमें सर प्रॉब्लम है। उसमें सर मैं ना वो पोस्ट एपीआई यूज चल नहीं रही, वहाँ
पोस्ट
पे
API
एरर है। हाँ,
दिखाओ,
मैं
शेयर
एक बार
करो.
शो करूँ?
या show
ये
the
है
network
सर।
tab also. Enter the data. Put it anything.
आईडी
Anything. It's not idea, it's a string data. You can pass anything. Session started. Open the network panel before clicking on save. Click on save now. Network tab. Click on save. Creation field. Okay. Click on that API call 400. Below 400 we are getting now. Click on that. Check the response. Click on response tab. Scroll up a little bit. Validation error is there. Maximize this console. Maximize it. Pick it up and write. No, go to the network tab again. इसको बड़ा करो ना, दिख सके हम तो. ऊपर लेके जाओ इसको, कंसोल को ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप करो. नहीं, वहां से नहीं, ये बॉर्डर से नहीं क्या. वेट, एक्सेस दो मुझे. एक्सेस दो. यहाँ से. वहां से करो ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप. नहीं, यहाँ से यहाँ पे माउस लेके जाओ, फिर ऐसा नहीं कि ऊपर करो.
एक्चुअली सर ये है।
ये कहाँ से आ गया. ऊपर लेके जाओ. वेट, छोड़ो. ओके द फील्ड यूट्यूब स्ट्रिंग ओके सो यहाँ पे स्ट्रिंग चाहिए नॉट की आईडी गेटिंग इट whatever the object you are passing in that if there is some error what API expect and you are not passing it you will get that error in over here so what it is saying this property expect a string and you are passing oh no minimum 5 okay so this field require minimum 5 character that's why it is giving error so if I save see okay so check the network tab what error you are getting from the API we have to see that okay record got created now fine
ठीक
okay yeah
थैंक यू
someone was facing issue on the enrollment who was that on enrollment someone was facing issue no did it
I was facing chicken yesterday.
resolve
I did. Yeah,
okay
got it.
what was the mistake
That enrollment ID, I was not using that API, right? So once I used that API, I got all the responses
data
like
okay
fields to populate. So that worked. Yeah.
okay any more anyone else facing any issue so till now we have not used any advanced functionality in the project very basic thing we have completed right no extra things we have used till now very basic API integration only we have did okay so once we are done with this external libraries then we will again jump back to the project and then we will start our advanced thing okay then I will take the backup of this code into a different branch then because you should have the basic code then we will start on the advanced things so till that please complete till now whatever we have done okay Rahul what's your status how much you have completed Shreya
Hello, sir.
yeah how much you completed
Sir, up to session it is completed. Yes, for some part
including validation and
is
everything
completed.
or
Can I share
just
my screen?
yeah
Hello.
showing
Hello. Am I audible?
yeah share your screen
Okay.
Bhushan your update Bhushan Pranay
सर सेशन चालू आहे सेशनचं
okay Aisha you completed
Sir, is it visible?
wait it is coming yeah visible
Okay. I think some data is missing here for this session. For example, this description and YouTube ID is not there, I think.
no it is there
Huh?
see for some record it is coming for some record it
No.
is not coming
See, for this
ah.
okay, it is here means that not on the to get means I am not receiving that data while getting all the sessions data.
No. Means when someone else might have created this record, right? So while creating, they might not have passed the description or the video URL. Getting it? So whatever they might have passed, that is only coming. So it is perfectly fine. So that's what I said. Create your own recording, then you get to see because this data is created by someone else, right? So create your record. You know the name, topic name, add the details. So once you click on the edit, you get to verify. Yeah, whatever the data you save, that is coming or not. Understood? Like that. Okay.
And so one more thing. Okay, this screen is visible, no?
Yeah. UI, why you are designing itself? You're not taking the help of AI?
No, sir.
Okay, fine.
So for this get batch records, now I have added this subscription object.
No, wait.
It's visible, no?
No. Share your complete screen. Only browser is visible.
Yes, sir. Is it visible now?
Yes.
Okay. For this get batch records, suppose I have added this subscription object. Okay, here. And on ng on destroy, I have to just destroy this subscription object.
Unsubscribe.
Yes, unsubscribe. So this is for one method.
So instead of creating one object, you have to create the subscription array. Right now, this subscription might be a single instance. You have to create array of that. And wherever you are creating subscription, you can push it then. Instead of directly equal to, this is a single subscription. You can create an array. And then you can iterate on it. Then you can directly unsubscribe inside the for loop in your ng on destroy.
Okay, so that is for the single time, no?
No, if in your component you just have a single subscribe, you will create a single subscription object. If you have multiple subscription, you create an array of it. Subscription list colon subscription array symbol. Then every time instead of line number 51, instead of assigning it, you will dot push and the remaining code. Because at that time it will be array.
Okay.
Then in enjoy and destroy, you will iterate on that subscription link, and inside the for loop, you will unsubscribe.
Okay, I will try this.
Yeah, try it. Okay. Fine. Anyone else? Okay, fine. Let's connect tomorrow. Try the Primeng, okay? It looks very easy, but when you try it again, you might find issues. Okay, so try it.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you all.